Question 7, B and C. Question 8. Moiba just written 7. So what does it mean? The whole question? 8C, 9D, 9C, 9D, 7C. Okay, so let's discuss first question 7. And I can see कि 7 की जो queries हैं, they are 7, B भी है, C भी है, D भी है. So you came here with your plan. Mean के कुछ हम B बोल देंगे, कुछ C बोल देंगे, तो सर सारा ही करवा देंगे. चलो करते हैं 7. आप सबके पास वो वर्कशीट तो है, मैं वो शेयर नहीं करूंगा. फिर मैं यहाँ पे व्हाइट बोर्ड पे इसको सॉल्व करता हूँ. Equation of circle. Okay, question 7. In question 7, it is given x minus 8 whole square plus y minus 4 whole square is equal to 100. That's the equation of a circle whose center is C given. Part A, show that the point T minus 6, 6 is outside the circle. देखिए अगर कोई पॉइंट सर्कल के आउटसाइड है, देखें अगर यहाँ पे, इफ आई से दिस इज सेंटर ऑफ द सर्कल, अगर आप ये प्रूव करना चाहते हैं कि पॉइंट कोई सर्कल के बाहर है टी, तो आप क्या करें, आप सी टी लेंथ फाइंड करें. इफ दिस लेंथ सी टी इज मोर देन योर रेडियस, so it means t is outside the circle, and if the length ct is less than your radius, so it means that is inside your circle. और radius आप already question से you can see it's 10. So आपने ct की length सिर्फ find करनी है by using distance formula. और c के coordinates आपको पता हैं, they are, c के coordinates आपके पास हैं 8, 4. So you can do that. So I hope आपने find किया होगा and you got the length CT is more than 10. So if it is more than 10, so it's proved that two tangent. So you raised your hand. Yes, Hussein.
Sir, the points which the question asks you, which are outside the circle, can't you just substitute into the equation and see if it's not equal to 0 to 100? So it will be outside the circle.
No, if you plug the coordinates of t, if it is not equal, if it is equal, it means this is lying on the circumference of the circle. But if it is not equal, it doesn't mean it is outside the circle. It can be inside the circle as well.
Okay.
All the points which are here even inside the circle, say this point T, this will not satisfy that equation. Only the points on the circumference, these points will satisfy that equation, which are lying on the circumference of the circle. So the method is, if you want to prove that the point T is outside the circle, so you need to find the length from C to T. If that length is more than radius, more than 10, so it means that is outside the circle. And if it is less than that, so inside the circle. Ahmed Nadeem, Aida, please turn on your camera. Ma'am Arifa, now after this, you can remove the students if their cameras are off. Now I will not stop you. Okay, so now the B part, actually आप लोगों ने जो B, C, D का है, so let's see B. B part is show that the angle between one of the tangents and CT is exactly 45 degree. The two, okay, we have to prove that that angle is exactly 45 degree. So let's see कि इसको कैसे prove करना है. Already हमें जो center के coordinates C के coordinates पता हैं, they are 8, 4 that t is -6, 6, and we further know that it is outside the circle. Okay, so let's sketch that. And we have to show that the angle between one of the tangents and CT. Okay, let me make a sketch. We know okay, from the external point, say the external point is here, this is T. From the external point, we can draw two tangents at the circumference. One is here and other here. Remember, it's just a sketch. Maybe the actual diagram is different. So ये जो center has center to this one is radius, this one is also a radius. The radii are equal, the tangents are equal. This angle is 90, this is 90 because radius and tangent are perpendicular. This is a point C. Now he's saying, show that the angle between one of the tangents and CT. Okay, let's draw the line CT because he's asking for the line CT. Say this is the line CT and this is a tangent. This is one of the tangent and the line CT. The angle between them is this one. We need to prove that this angle is exactly 45 degree. Gee, how to prove that this angle is exactly 45 degree? Who wants to prove that? Mikhail Hassan. Yes, Mikhail.
So you can use trigonometric ratios. So you have the radius, and then you found CT in the last part, so you can apply sine.
Yeah. Yes, Mikhail is right. We already know the radius is 10, and in the part A, you must have calculated the length CT. So, Mikhail, what was the length CT in the from part 1?
It was 14.1. Or yeah, 14.1.
40.1.
14, square root of 200.
Square root 200. So exactly square root 200. That's what you want to tell, right? So I have written the exact number. Okay, you can use trigonometric ratio to find that angle because it's a right angle triangle. So trigonometric ratio, if we use sine ratio here, so sine of angle say T is equal to 10 over square root 200. So take 10 inverse, you will get the angle, and that angle should be 45 degree. Gee, is that clear? Those who are asking for B part, I hope it's clear. Okay. Second, C part. Okay, this angle is 45 degree. It means a lot. Before moving to the next part, ये 45 डिग्री हमें बहुत कुछ बता रहा है. क्या बता रहा है? कि ये जो ट्राइंगल है यहाँ पे, अगर if I label the tangent जिस पॉइंट पे आ रहा है, say this is A and this is B. जो ट्राइंगल CAT है, this is an isosceles triangle. Can I say that? Can I say that CAT is an isosceles triangle? जो मैंने sketch बनाया उससे तो लग नहीं रहा. But can I say CAT is an isosceles? It's already, we know it's a right angle triangle. But who will tell me what's the reason? I'm telling you that CAT is an isosceles. Yes. Yes, Ryan, you are right. Because once you have found the angle 45 degree, already there is one angle 90. So what would be the third angle? So वो भी क्या बनेगा? वो 45 बनेगा. So 45 जब बन गया, तो इसका मतलब CAT is an isosceles triangle. जो मेरा स्केच बनाया उससे ऐसा नहीं लग रहा. और ओवरऑल आपको फर्दर ये ओ लेवल से ये प्रॉपर्टीज पता है कि अगर वो 45 है तो ये भी 45 होगा. And if this one is 45, then this should also be 45 because these two triangles are congruent. So this is also 45. So the above triangle is right angle triangle and also isosceles, और नीचे जो triangle है वो भी isosceles है और वो right angle triangle भी है. Now let me tell you about the quadrilateral? Can you tell any statement? Can you give any statement about the quadrilateral ACBT? Can you give any statement about the quadrilateral? I haven't read the C part and D part, but before that, we are making something. So ABCT, ACBT, which quadrilateral is that? Yes, Abraham Durrani.
So it's a kite. AC and CB would be equal, and AT and BT would be equal in length. It's a kite there.
Okay, Ibrahim is saying two adjacent sides AC, CB are equal, AT, BT are equal, so it's a kite. So before having the angle 45, it was already kite. Let me tell you that. ये 45 डिग्री से हमें नहीं पता चला कि ये काइट है, ये पहले से ही पता था हमें काइट है, लेकिन 45 से कुछ और पता चल रहा है. हसनैन is right. It's a square. How come? Do you see all the angles are 90? Yes, Reem.
All the angles are 90 degrees, so it's a square.
Yes, all the angles are 90. So all the angles are 90 mean it can be a square and it can be a rectangle as well. Now, how will you decide whether it's a rectangle or square? जी मैं वैसे हमें जनरल कुछ हम प्रॉपर्टीज को डिस्कस करें जो इन्फॉर्मेशन मिलती जा रही है. हम सी पार्ट क्या है आई डोंट नो, डी पार्ट क्या, मैं थोड़ा सा जनरली इस क्वेश्चन को डिस्कस कर रहा हूँ. We will discuss C and D part as well. So we know कि ये भी एंगल 90 है, ये भी तो पहले ही 90 था, और ये 45 plus 45, ये all the four angles are 90. So all the four angles are 90. So either it's a rectangle or square. So how will you decide? क्या all sides equal हैं? Yes, they are equal. कैसे equal हैं? जिस तरह की मैंने डायग्राम बनाई है उससे तो नहीं लग रहा. Remember, before sketching, I told you it's just a sketch, not an accurate drawing. See this triangle. Just look at the triangle ACT. If two sides 45 and 45 are equal, so it means this length and this length both are equal. और अगर ये equal हैं दोनों radius, तो पहले ही आपस में equal हैं. So all three sides are equal, तो fourth भी इसके साथ equal होगी. So it's a square. So it's a square. ACBT is a square. जो मैंने ड्रॉ की हुई है वो सिर्फ काइट लग रही है, लेकिन 45 डिग्री एंगल से हमें पता चल गया कि ये एक स्क्वायर शेप बन रही है. जी इस बात से ACBT इससे सब एग्री करते हैं. तो अगर आप चाहें तो अपना स्केच थोड़ा सा बेहतर कर सकते हैं, इन स्क्वायर की फॉर्म में अगर बनाना है तो वो भी आप बना सकते हैं, बट अब आपके माइंड में ये जरूर होना चाहिए कि ये एक स्क्वायर है. देखते हैं क्वेश्चन क्या है. सी पार्ट. The two tangents touch the circle at A and B. बिल्कुल मैंने लेबल फिर वैसे A और B ही किया हुआ है. Find the equation of the line AB. You have to find the equation of the line AB, giving your answers in the form y is equal to mx plus c. G, how will you find the equation of the line A and B? Equation of the line A and B. Two participants raise their hand. I want to see more. Those आप में से काफी ऐसे हैं जो कि जिनको ये आते हैं क्वेश्चंस, बट वो they don't want to show up. बट बताइए प्लीज मुझे ताकि आइडिया हो कि कितने स्टूडेंट्स हैं जिनको ये आता है. Ramin knows that. Sarmad knows. Mikhail, Ibrahim. Okay, let me ask Sarmad, Sadiq or Sadiq? Who?
Sarmad Sadiq से. Sir, we have to use cosine rule. क्योंकि हमें two lengths पता है and we know the interior angle 45 plus 45. So we can use the cosine rule to determine the length of AB.
But we don't have to find length. I think you did not read the statement of the question. It says you have to find the equation of the line AB. Okay, yes, Reem. You are You are muted. I can't unmute sir. नहीं सरमद आप बताना चाह रहे हैं ये लें.
जी सर. So in that case तो हम कर सकते हैं. उसमें coordinates पता होने चाहिए.
हाँ तो कोऑर्डिनेट्स ही तो नहीं पता.
हाँ जी. बस कर ले भाई, करके देख, कर लेता हूँ खुद, तो फिर आपको बता.
ओके ओके जी. और कोई बता सकता है इक्वेशन ऑफ ए बी कैसे फाइंड करनी है? देखिए जितनी इंफॉर्मेशन हम कर चुके हैं वो स्क्वायर वाली अब हो जाना चाहिए ये क्वेश्चन. रीम आई थिंक कि आप अनम्यूट नहीं अपने आप को कर पा रहे. आई डोंट नो व्हाई बट हियर आई एम सेंडिंग यू द रिक्वेस्ट अगेन एंड अगेन. यस हमूद.
सर सी-टी की इक्वेशन अगर हम निकाल लें तो ए बी उसके परपेंडिकुलर नहीं होगा एग्जैक्ट?
बिल्कुल ठीक बात कह रहे हैं. परपेंडिकुलर की रीजन बताएंगे मुझे?
सर क्योंकि ए बी एक कॉर्ड बनेगा और एग्जैक्टली मैं नहीं समझा सकता, लेकिन सी-टी की इक्वेशन निकाल के उसके परपेंडिकुलर हो गई, इतनी समझ आ गई
जी. इब्राहिम कोई आप लॉजिक बताएं कि वो कह रहे हैं परपेंडिकुलर हैं, क्यों परपेंडिकुलर है?
So it's because it makes like 90 degrees, because like we've already figured out that it's 45 and 45, the line AB, it's a perpendicular to CT. We already figured that out, and especially because it's a square. So then therefore it'll be perpendicular. So we just need the gradient of CT and then we use perpendicular, the product would equal -1. And then you can just use A.
You are right, Ibrahim. You are telling if one is 45, so you do the other one. But the thing simply I can tell you, overall कोई भी एक्सटर्नल पॉइंट हो उससे जो टू टेंजेंट्स ड्रॉ होते हैं, ये सारी जो डायग्राम बनती हैं, जो ट्रायंगल्स बनती हैं, जो शेप बनती है, दैट बिकम्स अ काइट. एंड in one of the class when I was revising the properties of those quadrilateral in which the diagonals are perpendicular, so there were three shapes. What were those three shapes? Square, rhombus and kite. Square, rhombus and kite. These are the three quadrilateral whose diagonals are perpendicular. You have learned these properties way back in grade 7, जो कि भूल गए हम. लेकिन you should remember, I am repeating. Square, rhombus and kite, their diagonals are perpendicular. अगर ये kite consider करें हम पहले, तो A B उसका एक diagonal है and CT is the other diagonal, so they are perpendicular. But यहाँ तो हम already prove कर चुके हैं कि ACBT is a square as well. तो जब square prove कर चुके हैं तो फिर तो ये confirm, फिर ये उसके square के diagonal तो perpendicular होते ही हैं. Okay, for you I'm going to draw square. I mean इसको मैं अब re-sketch कर रहा हूँ ताकि आपको further clear हो. So see here, I have drawn a circle. जिसका center C है, T is the point outside the circle, and from T to A there's a tangent, T to B there's another tangent, and we have already proved because the angle was 45 degree के through हमने prove कर लिया है कि overall it was a square. So C के coordinates -6 6, T no, T के coordinates -6 6, C is 8 4, T is -6 6. So because it is a square, so its diagonals will be perpendicular. अगर ये इसके डायगोनल्स परपेंडिकुलर होंगे तो नाउ यू कैन फाइंड द ग्रेडियंट ऑफ CT फर्स्ट. What's the gradient of CT? Sir, I got disconnected, so please. Rejoin then. So what's the gradient of CT? Is that -1/7? Okay, thank you. So if the gradient of CT is -1/7, then what will be the gradient of AB? Because that's the other diagonal of the square. So its gradient, it's a perpendicular, so that will be +7. So gradient to AB ka pata chal gaya. But we need one point as well to find the equation. Who will help me in this regard? Point kahan se aayega? Midpoint. A lot of answers are coming, right? Because अगर ये स्क्वायर है तो जो CT डायगोनल से आप मिड पॉइंट फाइंड करेंगे वही AB का भी मिड पॉइंट होगा. Okay, yes, you can rejoin. अभी मैंने just 1 minute. You can rejoin. अभी मैंने मीटिंग अनलॉक कर दी है. Someone got disconnected. I have unlocked the meeting. You can rejoin. Okay, what are the coordinates of the midpoint? The coordinates of the midpoint are 1, 5. Thank you. So it is 1, 5. And the midpoint, जब पता चल गया वो AB पे भी lie कर रहा है, so you can get the equation y minus 5 is equal to 7 into x minus 1. So the equation is y is equal to 7x plus 4. Bayal is saying 7x, y is equal to 7x per 4. Ramin is saying y is equal to 7x minus 2. Okay, Bayal made the correction. -7 plus, so it's -2, I think. So y is equal to 7x minus 2. That's the equation. G, any problem? Is that clear? Those who are asking for C part. Any question about C part now? Okay, now D part of question 7. Find the x coordinates of A and B. Now you can do that part. क्योंकि आपसे C part नहीं हुआ, that's why you could not do D part. Once you have C part, now you can do D part. But I want to ask, किससे पूछूं? Wait. जो इस क्लास में आज तक नहीं बोला, कौन नहीं बोला? खैर काफी नहीं बोले अभी तो. Huzaifa Asim, how are you? How will you do the last part? He's asking for the coordinates of A and B. How to find the coordinates of A and B?
सर हमारे पास A और B की इक्वेशन आ जाएगी जब तो
बिल्कुल सही कहा आपने. A और B की इक्वेशन आ गई है. Then
सर हम वो मिड पॉइंट फॉर्मूला से कर सकते हैं ना. हमारे पास मिड पॉइंट है B का, तो अगर हम x1 और x2 के इक्वल रख के मिड पॉइंट को सॉल्व करें.
कि you are right, हुसैन एंड रीम. देखें हुजैफा, आपके पास ए बी लाइन की इक्वेशन आ गई है ना. ये ए बी लाइन थी और आपको सर्कल की भी इक्वेशन पता है. ये सर्कल की इक्वेशन, ये लाइन की इक्वेशन. ये जो पॉइंट ए और बी है, ये इन दोनों का पॉइंट ऑफ इंटरसेक्शन है. ऐसे ही है ना. तो आप अगर उस लाइन की इक्वेशन को और कर्व की इक्वेशन को साइमल्टेनियसली सॉल्व करें तो पॉइंट ऑफ इंटरसेक्शन आ जाएंगे, तो वही आपके पॉइंट ऑफ इंटरसेक्शन ए और बी के कोऑर्डिनेट्स आ जाएंगे। गॉट इट? ओके, सो आपको y कोऑर्डिनेट नहीं फाइंड करने, सिर्फ आप इसको साइमल्टेनियसली सॉल्व कीजिएगा और x कोऑर्डिनेट फाइंड करने, और x कोऑर्डिनेट ही आपका फाइनल आंसर्स होंगे a और b के। जी आई होप ये क्लियर है। मैं इसको हम सॉल्व नहीं करेंगे, यू कैन डू दैट, साइमल्टेनियसली सॉल्व करना आपको आता है। जी किसी को कोई बात समझ ना आई हो क्वेश्चन 7 में, प्लीज डू आस्क। ओके, क्वेश्चन 8। जी क्वेश्चन 8 की क्वेरीज थी स्टार्ट में। यस देयर वर क्वेश्चन 8C, 8C and D, 8C, 8C, 8C. So everyone is almost asking for 8C. Okay, let's see what is question 8 and its C part. Okay, question 8. The coordinates of the points A and B are given respectively. Find the equation of the circle C for which AB is a diameter. Ji, I need the answer of A part. Please tell me what did you get for A part? क्योंकि आपने AB का डायमीटर है तो उसकी मिड पॉइंट से सेंटर फाइंड कर लिया 3, 1, और फिर आपने उसकी लेंथ फाइंड की तो वो डायमीटर आ गया। व्हाट वाज द डायमीटर ऑफ दिस? diameter 10. So if diameter was 10, it means radius was 5. So the equation will become x minus 3 whole square plus y minus 1 whole square is equal to 5 square mean 25. So that was your answer of A part. B part was find the equation of the tangent T to the circle C at the point B. Okay. उसने कहा है कि जो सर्कल था, ये स्केच सिंपल सा एक, बहुत इसका ये पॉइंट है, दिस इज से ए, दिस इज से बी, एक यहाँ पे एक टेंजेंट आ रहा है, से दिस इज टेंजेंट, इस टेंजेंट को ही इज गिविंग द नेम टी। सो ए पे जो टेंजेंट है उसका आपको फाइंड करना था इक्वेशन। सो आई होप ये भी आप कर चुके हैं, बस मैं जल्दी से बताता हूँ कि सॉरी मैंने ए भी ऐसा ड्रॉ किया जो कि diameter लग नहीं रहा, so it should be B should be somewhere here, बिल्कुल opposite। Anyways, tangent की इक्वेशन फाइंड करनी है तो आपको जो ए बी का ग्रेडियंट होगा उसका नेगेटिव रेसिप्रोकल करेंगे, ए टी का ग्रेडियंट आ जाएगा और ए पॉइंट भी है तो इक्वेशन ऑफ टेंजेंट भी आ जाएगी। सो व्हाट्स द इक्वेशन? आई नीड दैट, मे बी हो सकता है लास्ट पार्ट में यूज करनी हो। So Vajiha is saying its equation is 4x plus 3y is equal to 40. हो सकता है कि आपने किसी different form में equation लिखी हो, but at the end it should be this: 4x plus 3y is equal to 40. Okay, now the C part. Find the equation of the circle, which is the reflection of circle C in the line T, which is the reflection of the center of, okay, थोड़ा सा sketching करते हैं। reflection mean O level हमें कुछ ना कुछ शायद recall करना पड़े। okay, here is the circle जो पहले वाला था, उसमें मैं कहता हूं कि ये है point A, this is the point B और ये उसका center, and if I make a tangent line, this is the tangent line T. He is saying, okay, find the equation of the circle which is reflection of the circle C in the line T. So line T is a reflection line. तो reflection के circle का मुझे reflection draw करना है on the other side. So कुछ reflection ऐसा होगा। Yes, हुसैन, आपने Do you have any question? Yeah. Okay, अच्छा B कह रहे हैं B. Equation of tangent to circle C at B. Sorry, मैंने labeling फिर मैं उल्टी कर देता हूँ. इसको B कर लेता हूँ. इसको A कर लेता हूँ. Thanks for correction. This is B and this is A. Okay. Find the equation of circle which is reflection of the circle C in the line T. अब इस सर्कल की हमें इक्वेशन फाइंड करनी है. सो इक्वेशन तो हम तब फाइंड करेंगे इस लाइन बी की जब हमें सेंटर पता होगा और रेडियस पता होगा. सेंटर एंड रेडियस. जी कौन बताएगा? रेडियस तो बहुत इजी है. यस ईमान.
Sir, radius would be same as its reflection, and then I did it this way that I took B as the midpoint. We had center C, so so with that we will take the new center.
या सो वन थिंग कि रेडियस तो सेम होगा क्योंकि ये उसी का रिफ्लेक्शन है. एंड वी नो रिफ्लेक्शन में लेंथ चेंज नहीं होती, साइज चेंज नहीं होता किसी चीज का. तो रेडियस तो हमें न्यू सर्कल का पता है कि वो भी 5 होगा. अगर इसका 5 है तो उसका भी 5 होगा. सो रिफ्लेक्शन इज 5. वन थिंग इज श्योर, radius is 5. So once the radius is 5, now you have to find the coordinates of this point, this one. Because it's a reflection, so it will be exactly opposite of that. Then in that case, if I label the center of this point as, say, C, and the center of this point as D, both C and D are the reflection of each other. So C, B, D, they are lying on a straight line. The B will become the midpoint of C and D. B is the midpoint of C and D, and we already know the coordinates of B. Now, do we know the coordinates of C? Yes, the coordinates of C mean the coordinates of the center. It's the midpoint of A and B. So find the coordinates of C. C is the midpoint of A and B. So midpoint of A and B mean average of X coordinate -1 + 7, 6, 6/2 is 3. Average of Y coordinate -2 + 4 is 2, 2/2 is 1. So these are the coordinates of C. And we know the coordinates of B, they are 7, 4. So B is the midpoint of C and D. So you can see, use the midpoint formula, or simply by comparing, you can tell the coordinates of D. And D here, 3 + 4 is 7. 7 + 4 will be 11. So once you have the coordinates of C and B, by comparing or by simply using the midpoint formula, you can find the coordinates of D. So we already have 3 + 4, 7, 7 + 4 is 11, the X coordinate, and the Y coordinate will be 1 plus 3 is 4, 4 plus 3 is 7. So these are y minus 7 whole square is equal to radius square, mean 5 square, which is 25. So this is the equation of the other circle, which is a reflection of that circle over the reflection line T. G, is that clear? That was question 8. Next is question 9. G, what are the queries in question 9? Please mention the part number. Okay, question 9. It says equation with Okay, I have changed the network. I hope now you can hear me properly. Okay, question 9. So question 9 is the equation of circle with center C is given, which is x square plus y square minus 8x plus 4y negative 5 is equal to 0. Find the radius of the circle and the coordinates of C. G, please quickly tell me, I hope there's no issue in A part. What are the coordinates of C? And also tell the radius. Four minus 2 is the coordinates of C, 4 minus 2. And what's the radius? Because the chat has been removed, please rewrite what are the parts of question 9 you want me to do for you. Then B part, show that the equation of the tangent to the circle at P is 4y is equal to 3x plus 5. Okay, you are asking for D, C, D, C and D. So it means there is no issue in B part. So B part से हम देख लेते हैं कि है क्या. Show that the equation of the tangent to the circle at P. So tangent say this is a circle. tangent at this point, say this is a point P, say this is a tangent. And the equation of this is that equation cannot be for this one because that's not a horizontal line. Say this is the point P, and that is a tangent. And the equation of this tangent is 4y is equal to 3x plus 5. This is the point P. Further, it says the point Q lies on the circle and PQ is parallel to x-axis. That's the important information. So where should I label Q? I should label Q directly opposite here so that I can make it a parallel to x-axis. So parallel to x-axis giving us a lot of information. Write down the coordinates of Q. Yes, we did this thing yesterday. We did this thing yesterday, agar aapko yaad ho. So the question, how many marks are there for this part? Write down the coordinates of Q, 2 marks. And remember, we already have the coordinates of P, which is 1, 2. Agar ye parallel to x-axis hai, so here is the mid-central point C. So what are the coordinates of C? 4 minus 2. 4 minus 2. So कल भी हमने ये बात की, अगर आप vertical line draw करें which is passing through C, if you draw a vertical line which is passing through C like this, the vertical mean y coordinate will remain same. Yes, Hussein, you are right. The y coordinate will remain throughout same on this line. So this point is, this point here, the y coordinate is -2. Here is the y coordinate is -2. Even here in that here, this the y coordinate is also -2. So just look, PQ is a horizontal line. So it means that point will be the midpoint of P and Q. The coordinate, the y coordinate of 2, the y coordinate of P is 2. So P ka y coordinate 2 hai. Here the y coordinate is -2. So there is a jump of 4 unit. There's a jump of 4 unit. In fact, 4 unit back. 2 minus 4 is -2. So -2 minus 4 will give you -6. So it means the y coordinate of Q is -6. G, did you get that point? It's 2. Oh, sorry, मेरा ख्याल है P के coordinates गलत लिखे हुए हैं. Y is 2. Why are you saying that? P is 1, 2. Okay. Y remains same. Sorry, my bad. जो चीज मैं आपको बता रहा हूँ वो खुद गलत ही है. Thanks for correction. So y coordinate will stay throughout same. So आपका y coordinate तो -2 है. Wait. So y coordinate will stay same. So it is -2. तो आपके पास y coordinate Q का will be -2 here. The point P lies on the circle. So if you're saying this is -2, once you have the y coordinate -2, so it means you can put that point Q, the y coordinate. Now this is passing through the circle and you have the equation of the circle. So you can put that in the original equation, you will get the other thing. Okay, I want to ask one thing. क्या ये आपने C के coordinate, जो center के coordinates आप मुझे बताएं, 4 - 2, are they correct? जो आपने question 9 में A part, you have told me for answer for A part. I'm a bit doubtful about that. Question 9. Y is 2. Thank you. Y coordinate will be same because the horizontal line, if you draw a horizontal line, any horizontal line, its Y coordinate will be throughout same. And because the P ka Y coordinate, the Y coordinate of P is 2. So throughout the line PQ, the Y coordinate will stay same. So thanks for the correction. The Y coordinate of Q will also be 2. And once you have the Y coordinate of 2, now we can find the X coordinate. How to find X coordinate? You know the equation of circle and Q point is lying on that. So just put Y2 here in that equation. Y2, just put Y2 in that equation. You will get the X coordinate. This is one way. There are some other ways. Okay, someone asked for the sketch. Okay, how did you, sir, draw the sketch? So basically, the information given in the question was, okay, P is somewhere on that line, on the circle, and there's a tangent at P. So that was a tangent. You have found the equation of the tangent in the previous part. Then it said that PQ is parallel to x-axis. So if it is parallel to x-axis, so it means here should be the Q. See, this is parallel to x-axis. Now we want to find the coordinates of Q. So P के coordinates से आपके पास question में 1, 2. I'm telling you other way as well for the X coordinate of Q. Because Q is parallel to X axis, तो Y coordinate should stay same. आप किसी भी जगह देख लें, अगर आपके पास, if this Y coordinate is 2, so this point, this point, this point, this point, all these points will have the same Y coordinate because they are parallel to X axis. So the Y coordinate of Q will also be 2. Now, how to find X coordinate? There are multiple ways. One of the way is to plug Y coordinate 2 here in that equation. That's the equation of circle. You will get the X coordinate. This is one way. And the other way, you know the center, the coordinates of center. Center के coordinates हैं 4 minus 2. So 4 minus 2 is telling, if I draw the vertical here, so vertical line pe X coordinate stays same. So here at that mid value, the X coordinate will be 4. So the X coordinate will be 4. So by using that, we can tell the X coordinate of Q as well. Because that particular point, this one will become the midpoint of P and Q. So using the midpoint formula or simply by comparing 1 plus 3 is 4, 4 plus 3 is 7. So the coordinates of Q will become 7, 2. G, is that clear? That was your C part. Okay, D part of this question, last. Find the coordinates of T. We have to find the coordinates of T. Given that P and Q, the lines P and Q, these lines are meeting at the point T. So this is the point T. We need to find the coordinates of T. So how to find the coordinates of T? Because both the lines, the T point is coming on that line, on this line, on this vertical line. So you can tell its X coordinate at least. Its X coordinate, we know on vertical line, X coordinate stays same. So 4, 4. So for T, the Y coordinate, X coordinate will also be 4. And once you have the X coordinate of T, you already have the equation of the line PT in part B. You already have the equation of the line PT. Just put 4 over there In that equation, put x4. So you will get 4, y is equal to 3 times 4, 12 plus 5, 17. So y coordinate will be 17 over 4. So t will have the coordinates 4, 17 over 4. G, is that clear? Okay, right. So we are left with question number 10, the queries of question 10. We will discuss that question inshallah tomorrow. Thank you so much. Allah Hafiz. Yes, there can be some other ways as well. You can do that way. The gradient of the two tangents are minus reciprocal, you are saying, but you should know if they are perpendicular, then you will say that they are negative reciprocal. If they are not perpendicular, so you don't know any reason. Yes, if you found that they are making a square, then it's a perpendicular, then you can use that minus reciprocal. Otherwise, you cannot simply assume that. Okay, Ali Ahrar, I will send. Thank you so much. Allah Hafiz.